hell are we doing at Arby's? I have to get the Good Burger 2 meal, only available at Arby's for a limited time. You haven't even seen the movie yet, Todoroki. Why do you want this meal so badly? It's limited time, Midoriya. That means it has to be good. Also, I don't need to see this film to already know it's going to be a classic. It's a sequel to one of my favorite movies of all time. Oh, those are words that just came out of your mouth? It's not how food works, idiots! If they just put salt in a brick and labeled that as limited time, would you eat that too? Yeah, probably. Why the hell would you eat a salted brick? Because it's limited time. Who knows what else they've done to enhance the flavor and overall eating experience of this brick. I already told you they only added salt to the damn thing!
So, welcome to Arby's. What can we get you today?
Oh, Jiro. I didn't know you worked here.
I have a life outside of UA, you know.
You barely have a life in UA. Midoriya, how do you know this long-eared woman? She's our classmate. We live in the same house as her. That can't be true. How would remember someone with such bizarre and grotesque ears as that?
Ready to take your order when you are.
My junior nemesis coincidentally at the same eating establishment I happen to be at. How convenient. Now I can enjoy my premium 6-piece nuggets and take one for all for myself. This day's turning out to be quite the venture.
One Good Burger 2 meal. Okay, what about you two?
Jeez, I can't decide. What about you, Kachan? I'd rather eat that salted brick.
Come now, young Bakugo. You really shouldn't be so picky. Why waste the gas going to another restaurant when you could simply order here?
Who the hell are you to tell me what I should and shouldn't eat all for
Meow.
All for one. What are you doing here?
Well, if it isn't my favorite wannabe hero, Midoriya. It's funny you ask, actually. The honest truth is I was out for my evil lunch break. We just so happened to be at the same place at the same time. Funny how the universe works.
If you think you've caught us off guard, then you're dead wrong. True heroes always stand up and fight for...
That'll be 12:39.
Ah, finally. I've been waiting for this all week. Todoroki, focus!
Is that all for one?
Yeah, and it'll take everything we've got to defeat... And she's gone. Awesome. Good to know everyone's taking this seriously. Like I needed another extra getting in my way while I blast this guy to hell. If you think I'm just gonna lay down and die before becoming number one, you've got another thing coming! Are you seriously eating Arby's during my heroic declaration? Kachan's right. We'll die before we let you do as you please. It's our duty as heroes to stand up against you.
I wouldn't be so sure about that, little brother. For I have devised a scheme that would even make All Might turn tail and run. You see... you won't be facing me in Facing me in? Are you done?
No, my Good Burger 2 meal! You bastard!
As I was saying, you won't be facing me in combat. You'll be facing the consequences of your heroic deeds. You see, along your journey in continued mastery of One for All, you've amassed quite the rabid fan base. These people would give their very lives for you.
Wait, I have fans?
Indeed! Would you like to meet one?
Of course! If I've been able to inspire anyone, I'd love to be able to greet them.
Excellent! Come on in, Kosei.
What is up, Team One for All? Or are you the Baku Squad? Whatever it is, I'm honored to actually talk with you guys after all this time. Yo, Bakugo! Looking good, man!
Have we met before?
What? Of course we have! Remember the sports festival? I was the guy who could make solid air!
Not ringing any bells, I'm gonna be real.
I get it. You're probably too busy out splitting some bad dudes to remember me. Midoriya, you remember me, right? Our classes battled each other, 1A versus 1B. You were probably so busy being a badass and taking down Shinso that you didn't even notice me.
Yeah, it was that. Sorry.
Kosei here is your biggest fan, guys. He loves all of you. Tell him about the little stories you write, Kosei.
Oh, a writer. I'd love to hear some.
Well, they're kinda embarrassing.
Nonsense. Embarrassment is...
Okay, so this one is a Deku story where Bakugo uses his explosion quirk to inflate Deku to the size of a hot air balloon.
What?
And this other story, I rewrote the scene where Bakugo finds Todoroki sitting alone in a room after he just beat Deku in the sports festival. But instead of talking, Bakugo slams Todoroki up against the wall and...
Why the hell are all these stories about me?
You?
Whoa, that's pretty much you to a T, Bakugo. You psychoanalyze Kachan better than most people can. Hell, better than I can. All for the sake of creating gay erotica? That's awesome. What other stories do you have of me?
My best work with you, Todoroki, is a story called Torn Apart.
That name is so badass.
See, the story takes place in an alternate timeline where Todoroki never comes to terms with his past and learns to accept his fire quirk, choosing to instead reject it. One day, while on a simple hero mission, he saves a girl from an evil villain. It's love at first sight. After an awkward introduction to each other, they agree to meet again for a simple cafe date.
Oh, that actually sounds pretty nice so far.
They continue meeting and helping each other come to terms with their past trauma, allowing one another to move past their pain in hopes of forging a better future.
I think I'm gonna cry.
There's also a love triangle between Todoroki, the girl, and Bakugo. You see, Bakugo's super jealous of the girl for going out with Todoroki since he's got a massive crush on him.
I'm not gay, damn it! I'm so confused. Aside from making us slightly uncomfortable, what's so evil about this guy?
I'm not without my master plans, Midoriya. Kosei, I'm sure these heroes are eager to hear about your most recent writing venture.
Oh, right. It's definitely my best work yet. In this story, Eri gets a crush on Mr. Aizawa.
Kosei?
Then one day while babysitting her...
Wait, don't finish that sentence. It's not too late to come back from this!
She confesses and Aizawa has to let her down easy.
Oh, for a second I thought you were really a goner.
Huh? Why's that?
We thought you were gonna actually write a plot about a child having a relationship with a grown man.
Well, I mean, we don't really know if she's a child or not. Her rewind quirk can...
You've officially lost the plot! You're truly beyond saving! You can't just let this slide! Pedophile justifier! Not bad, nerd. You did good kicking his ass. You too, Kachan. We're amazing out there. I ship it.